Good afternoon, everybody. This is Jim Shovak. We have another matchup for you here. We have Joe DeAMATO from the Boston area. And we have his opponent is Tim, I think it's spelled, pronounced MUMMA, so it's either MUMMA or MUMMA. And I'm not sure, I think he's a local player from Arizona. So we got a nice match here. And then Joe just made the break shot. We got 20-point match. Joe, I'm assuming, is going to try to go around the table, 5 rails. See what he does. That's what he's doing. And that's the problem with the 5-rail shot. But the shot's not over yet. And Joe just made a lucky shot. A clucker, a scratch. There's a lot of names for it. But he played the 5-rail shot, got a big fat kiss, and made it anyway. And Joe's going to play a thin hit, looks like with draw. No, I'm wrong. Okay, I didn't know he could see the ball. Yeah, so Joe is on 3. Now he's going to play natural 3 cushion, come in short. Back out to the yellow. It's in the area, right on the ball. And it looks like 4. Okay. He's shooting white. So he's got some choices here. He can go off the red if he wants to. He can go 3 cushions off the right side of the red. Or he can go drop it in. He's going to play the drop then. And look at this, he's going to make it. What a shot. Good shot, Joe. I think that's a 5. Okay, now he's got this shot. If he goes off the outside of the ball, which is, I believe, what he's going to do. And it looks in the area. Oops. Went long. That's 5 for Joe to start off the game. Good beginning. Joe is averaging 5.0. Let's see if he can maintain that. Hey, you never know. Now Tim steps to the table. There's a few things he could do here. He could play off the white 3 cushion or 4 cushion back up to the red. That's probably what he's going to do. He's got to control that white ball though. Uh-oh. Too thin. He tried to get it extra long and put the second ball right in the path. And Joe steps to the table. He's going to play off the outside of the ball, or the inside, depending on how you're looking at it. Play a +2. This might be too short, though. Yep, too short. So Joe's average just went down 50%. It's 2.5 now. I'm sure he's not happy about that, averaging a mere 2.5. He's a little disappointed in himself, though, because he's good at those shots, and he just caught too much ball. Three-rail shot off the outside of the white. Just watch the white, make sure it doesn't come into the play. It's okay. Good shot. Okay. This shot is not easy, no matter what. He's got. He could play a short angle shot off of the red, coming back to him, to the white, which is the normal shot here, I think. Or he can opt for something else, like off the outside of the white, go around the table, but he's got to control the white ball for kiss, to beat the kiss. See what he does. Well, he missed the ball completely, but he almost banked it. He almost banked it. Oh, boy. He almost made that, right? I guess he was trying to hit a thin white ball. That's the problem with those shots. You got to be so precise with the hit that you hit it too full sometimes, or you completely miss the ball like he did. Joe is going to play a cross table shot, I believe, off the yellow. Back and forth. Just want to hold the ball up. Oops. Oh, looks like he hit that one a little too hard, a little softer. Joe is averaging 1.667. I'm just kidding with those averages, but that is the truth. But doing this for his benefit. It's a natural 3 cushion shot off of the white, but he hit it too hard. Hit it too hard, and the ball reacts off the rail very quickly with the new cloth. And he needed to hit it softer to let the ball follow through and get longer. Okay. Joe can play this shot one of 2 ways. He can play it long or he can play it direct. He's going to play it long, which when the table's playing like this, it's always a good idea. Take advantage of it. Okay, didn't leave himself much here. He could try maybe a 5-rail shot off of the yellow, but he's got to shorten it up to come in short. Or he can play off the outside of the ball, which looks like what he's doing. Yeah, it's too short. Score is 6-1. This is the 4th inning. And Tim's got a difficult position here because he's very close to the cushion. Well, got to make a decision how he's going to play it. This is not easy for anybody. Okay. Tried to play a reverse English, dive into the corner type of shot, and then spin out with reverse English into the point. And Joe is either going to play a cross table shot off the white. He's just got to control that yellow ball. When I said off the white, I meant off the yellow. I'm sorry. This is okay if it got the legs. Wow, it did. Table's playing very fast, which is good for point making. He's very close to frozen. Okay, the balls are not frozen. This is interesting. I was going to go off the yellow. Looks like he can make the yellow. Ah. Uh-oh. Hey, you almost got lucky. Okay, this is a natural shot. About a quarter ball or a half a ball. So you've got to beat the kiss. You hit a lot of ball, and that's where you get the kiss. Yep. On shots like that, you got to hit less ball. Make sure you don't get that kiss, and then if you need to shorten it up with your English. Otherwise, you get the kiss. There's a natural shot for Joe. There's also, he's got to control the yellow here, which it looks like he did so far. And there you go. Another kiss. That's why that shot is harder than it looks. Got to control that second ball. And Tim's kind of stuck in the corner a little bit. Probably better off going off the red ball. And he could do a few things here. He could even reverse the rail, I think. Might be a good option. He could play around the table too. Just a couple possibilities here. Oh, he's playing this shot. Wow. Well, he didn't miss by much. Maybe a half a diamond or so on the third rail. Well, I'm assuming he's going to play a long angle shot. Yep. Long angle shot is short, so it's not a long angle after all. It's not an ideal position though for Tim. He does have options here, but nothing is that easy. He could go short off of the white, play 3 cushions, but he's got to watch where the white's going to go, if that's going to be a cushion or not. If he's able to hit very thin and still keep the ball short enough for the shot, then he can avoid a kiss on the white. And if he hits any more ball than that, he's running a risk. But he's not going to play that, so I don't know what he's playing. Some kind of bank. He's going to play a long angle bank here. He's going to play a 4 cushion bank to the white. 2, 3, 4, and very long. That wasn't a bad idea, actually. It was a good angle for scoring. Now Joe's in that same situation. Got to be careful with kiss here. And he hit it very thin, which is the ideal way to do it. Unfortunately, he didn't hold it up, and he missed the shot long. But he hit the first ball perfectly. So whatever English he used, he needed less. Or a little bit of low ball. Okay, this is a tricky shot because normally you want to play off the red ball, like a short angle back to where he's standing. The problem is the red. Where's it going to go? Because you would need to hit a decent amount of ball. He can hit less ball and then draw the ball with maximum English, but he needs to stroke it properly, not too hard. Controlled draw stroke, if he plays that shot. Either that or he's going to try to go around the table, which is always a dangerous kiss position. And that's what he's playing, going around the table. So you got kiss possibilities, like this one is possible. You know, he beat it, but now he just didn't have enough to make it. So he really had to juice that stroke up in order to have a chance of making it. That's
How you doing, Jim?
Hi, Daniel. Nice to have you back. It's kind of lonely when you do this by yourself.
Yes, it can be.
It sounds like you're just talking to nobody. I don't know, Joe's playing a natural, or he's playing up and down. He's got to miss the corner, but he didn't. But that was a good idea, though, because the angle was good. So if he missed the corner, it was likely to come right out back to that red. Now, Joe has slowed down a little bit since his 5 average after the first inning. But he's still okay. Winning 7-1, and it's the, I don't know, 8th or 9th inning.
8th inning.
Well, I know, but too short. A lot of times the reason you missed that shot too short is obvious if you had too much ball, but if you hit, just give it a little bit of, like a little bit of speed, like a little speed on that stroke, it's automatically it's just going to go short, especially on this cloth. This is going to be a 3-rail natural. Just control the yellow ball, which he didn't. You have to control that yellow ball. Uh-oh. Almost made it.
And he was already sitting in his chair. He's smiling about that. Do you know what he said? Do you know what he said to him?
He said, "Oh no,"
Yeah.
that it was almost going to score, but I don't think Tim knew why he was saying that. And so Joe was trying to explain. I said, "Oh no," because it almost got lucky.
Well, how do you bank this ball? This is
Well, if you bank it, let me see. Yeah, there's not much here. He might want to try one of those long angle banks like he just did. You play a 4-rail
straight
bank.
to the short rail.
Yeah, you go straight up to the short rail from where he is.
Probably half a diamond out, right?
I'm thinking. Depends on the English you use too, but yeah, if you use maximum English, you just basically go, to where he went. It's a little long, but the table's playing long, so yeah. Yeah, he went a little bit. I probably would have aimed directly toward the center diamond on the short table, right in the middle. He aimed a little bit to the right of that, and it still went long. So I probably would have went like 2 diamonds long.
Good shot.
Good shot. Let's look at the position. He's got another open position here. So these are the shots that when you get them, you got to make these points. You can't just, take them for granted. And you got to think about position on shots like this too. Where are you putting the yellow ball? See? But see where he put the yellow ball? That's okay. That's okay. It's not perfect, but it's a good position to put the yellow ball. So maybe he was thinking about that, and he put the yellow ball there and missed the shot, which does happen. Yeah, he's shaking his head. He knows no way he should have missed that shot. Is he playing natural or up and down? I was going to say probably up and down. Yeah. Yeah, when the cloth is new like this and you have an angle like that going and you want to go up and down, long rail first, then short rail, if you use no English or high English, it tends to just not go anywhere, just stay up very high, so to speak. Never comes down, so you actually need a touch of English on those shots. Too short. Yes, it's so much easier when I'm behind the microphone over here watching the screen. So much easier for me to score. I'm making everything over here.
Yeah.
It's different than being on the table.
Chair, you know,
okay.
perfect from the chair.
You've got to be careful here. Nope. Yeah.
Balls react.
Yeah, no, what happens on shots like that, my experience is when you hit the ball really hard and punch the ball like he just did, that the cue ball keeps going and you'll miss the corner. So you need to control that stroke and a little bit of draw, a big draw stroke in order to hold it up. But you can't hit it too hard. Yeah, look, you missed it again. Yeah, see, that was happening to me. I was playing normal shots like that, and they were going short. And it's a little messes with your head sometimes because you know the table's playing long, and so when you when I play sometimes and the table is playing a little long, it tends to want to go. The follow kicks in and wants to go long, but it's not doing that here, which is interesting. Okay, I think Tim's going to play what we call a +2 shot, ball, and then two rails into the corner, and then come in short. That's what he's trying to do. And he beats the kiss and made the shot. Good shot, Tim. Very good. That's always risky because of where the second ball is going. It gets in the way of the shot many times. All right. This is not an easy shot. I would play the way the table's playing. I would play it long off the left side of the red, go all the way down to that corner with maximum English and speed. Well, not maximum speed, but some speed, and just try to play as long as you possibly can. Or you can play a 4-rail shot and go with the same result. He's not doing that. He tried to make a thin hit, which is not ideal. Okay, now what's Joe going to do here? He can't drop it in. He has to play it around the table or some variation thereof. He can go back and forth. He might play a ticky too. You never know. I don't know if he can get it long enough, but I think that's what he's looking at. He's looking at a ticky off the yellow. The only problem here is if he uses any speed whatsoever, it's automatically just going to go too short. So can't hit too much ball, can't hit it too hard. Well, he got a little favorable kiss there. Yep, there's a favorable kiss. It didn't look like it was going to make initially. And he got a little kiss just to correct it a little bit. And he's got a short angle off the yellow is probably what he's going to do. These shots are very sensitive on these tables, so you got to control your speed. Not bad. Good shot, Joe.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yes. Yeah, you got to be careful of those shots when when the cloth is like this. If you use just a little bit of speed because you're concerned about not hitting it hard enough, sometimes you'll kill the shot on that. It'll go long on you. Always playing this way, back and forth. Beats the kiss.
Oh.
Yep. Very close to a kiss, but he's right on. What is that? 3?
2, I believe.
It's got to be more than that. Or was the ticky the first shot?
Tim just sat down 2 shots ago.
Well, he made the ticky. No, then he made the short angle. That's 3.
Did he make the ticky first shot?
Yeah. The ticky with the kiss. It's definitely 3. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure. Is he trying to come in short? Yeah, he is. Oh, he's trying to back it up. Oh, nice try.
That very creative
Yeah,
shot.
yeah. Nice.
But that's where the table does play long when you're trying to come in short.
Well, yeah, he hit it. He needed to get it deeper. That's all. And those shots aren't that hard when you use that kind of speed. Well, he could stroke the ball and just play 3 cushions off the white controlled draw stroke spin shot, or he could play the cross table. The only thing is, yeah, he can make the cross table. He's got to be perfect though.
He could come into the white early.
Yeah, well, that's okay, but it's okay. But it wasn't. It was okay. It was just not. Let's just say it wasn't set up in a way that was ideal. Where like, obvious. It was. He had to be just right with it.
Yeah, like you said, he had to play it perfect.
Yeah. Okay, I think Joe's going to go off the red and just try to hold the ball flat. 3 cushions. Which it looks like he did. Very nice, Joe. Very nice. What's the score here? 12-2, and we're in either the 14th or the 15th, because I think he was 1 inning behind on the count. He's going to go off the outside of the ball. But where's the yellow going to go? Is he going to kiss the yellow?
I think he can beat this.
Well, yeah, you could always beat it, but it's very close, very close.
Wow,
Yeah, very close. Yeah. Yeah, usually on those shots, you're better off hitting it thinner, a little thinner, and a little bit of draw. So he hit about a quarter ball, and he just barely missed the kiss. Coming back to him, see how it spins. Not too much, and he knew it. Yeah, the way the tables are playing, when you're hitting a lot of ball, especially on those spin shots, the English is still going to stay on that 3rd cushion, period. It's not going anywhere. We got 13-2. Joe's playing very well. Nice try. Okay. What is Joe going to do now? I don't think he likes either one. He might play a bank shot. Play a bank shot to the red and then after it hits the red, it's going right where the yellow is. It's almost can't miss unless he hits it too thin or something.
He's playing your shot.
Yeah, if he catches a a half ball somewhere in that area, he's gold. But of course he missed it. He did probably miss that shot, in my opinion, because of the speed he used. He hit it a little too hard, and that's going to shorten it up. Well, normally the correct shot here is 3 cushions direct off the red. You could also play twice around, but I think 3 cushions is the right shot. And he could be short. He's short. Yeah. Joe's, it's not an easy shot. I don't know if he's going off the outside of the ball or if he's going to play. He's going to play that way. Oh, look at that. Oh, he made it. What a shot that was. Shot, Joe. What a shot. Beautiful shot. Okay. Well, he's got a small ball. The ball's pretty deep in that corner, so he's got to be 100% accurate here. That's too long. Oh, we almost got kissed in. And now Tim is at the table. Dan, you got to do some more talking, man. Talking to myself over here.
Well, I just had lunch, so.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
I'm hitting that wall.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting tired myself. It's almost 7 o'clock. Is that right?
No, it's 6 o'clock.
You sure?
Yes.
Mine, 7?
7?
Yeah, it's 7
My
o'clock.
clock's not right.
Yeah.
So much for my Mac setting the date and time automatically.
7 o'clock. I've been up since 7 in the morning, so it's 12 hours already. Plus 2 billiard matches. So starting to hit me a little. I think he's
Playing a bank.
playing a bank shot. Oh my goodness.
Very short. What would you? Is that?
I call it long.
You call that long?
Yeah, I call it long. Yeah. And the reason I say that, well, I could show you on the screen, not the people, but it's like in order to make it, right, you need to come 1, 2, 3, and then here. So it's like, this is the natural angle of the shot. So when you come here, that's like missing it short, we call it. But when you miss it this way, it's like missing it long. But, he found the hole. He found the hole. Mm-hmm. Well, this is a very makeable shot here for Tim. His only problem is he has to hit a decent amount of the red ball to avoid a kiss to the white, so he has to hit it relatively full, but he's also got to be careful. Where is it going after that first rail? Is he going to get in the way of the shot? If he hits it too full, it banks. Yeah. Well, he did that okay. Yeah. He should be telling us what to do. Hit it perfectly. Okay. if he can make the corner here, if he can hit it thin and still catch that corner, he's got a nice chance of making it, and it should not be a kiss as long as he hits it thin. But
Way too thin.
he hit too much ball.
Was it too much?
He hit too much ball, which caused him his ball. He missed the corner. He hit the short rail first. See what I mean? That's why I said the shot was there, but you got to catch it thin, very thin. Thin with a lot of English, no problem. Joe's going to play thin like that, exactly. That's a 4-rail shot. And the speed,
Exceptional.
beautiful, yeah. It was a beautiful hit. He had to hit it very thin, and he did. The only drawback is, because of the thin hit on the yellow, he kind of left it out in the middle of nowhere. And so he might play off the red here. Probably a drop-in shot, I would think, is the best. Or, around the table. Let me see what he's going to do. Around the table is very dangerous. I don't know what he's doing. No, he's playing that shot, okay. Yeah, he played it with speed, though. That's, guess that's the player's choice. Yeah. Yeah, I prefer to use soft speed and just control, be accurate. The only problem is you miss, you're leaving yourself close to the opponent's ball, but, you also want to make billiards.
15-3. We got 5 points for Joe remaining.
Mm-hmm.
And Tim needs to get to work.
Yeah, but he is getting some difficult positions here. He's going to go, I think, off the white. He can't hit it too full, or else he's going to get a kiss. Well, he hit it pretty good, actually, but he didn't hold the ball up. So. It was a difficult position for anybody. So.
I think that was kind of low percentage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, why he didn't look for a bank?
No, the way he played it is fine, okay, but in order to make that, you got to hit below center. You have to either stun the ball very, very, very flat, or even use a little reverse, depending on what you need to do. If you don't do that, you have no shot. I think he's going to drop it in. Yep.
Oh.
Good shot, Joe. Yeah.
Joe's on a streak.
Yeah, he hit it with speed, too, which is interesting. I think he did that for safety also, but this way he gets away from it. But well, maybe he's just comfortable with that speed.
What, to stop Tim from running 10?
No, well, but that's...
it's just the way to play.
No, it's just built in, yeah. Oh, I could tell Joe that that shot that he just got the kiss, that was built in as well. Joe, that was built into your shot. What about a kiss? No, some people play those up and down shots with speed and they do it accurately. I don't like it. I like to hit it soft. So 16-3. Tim has a natural here. Just got to be careful. Where's the white ball going? Oh, what's he doing? He played a totally different shot and almost made it, too. I thought he was just going to play a natural three-rail shot. Well, he baffled me on that one, so.
The table's playing tricks on him,
No, he just wasn't. He didn't like the shot for whatever reason, so he played it a different way. This is not going to be good. See how the table whips, backs up out of that corner, very sharp. Yeah, especially with a little speed. Well, this is a natural. Again, you just got to control the white ball. He did okay with the white. And he got robbed at it. Yeah, well, I say he got robbed. He didn't get robbed really, but you know, he had a shot at making it. Even with backup, he didn't make it. I would look for Joe to play some kind of back and forth cross table shot here, but it's, I don't know, it's close to a kiss. It's close to it was close to a kiss, but he didn't make it. But I think he knew that it was close to a kiss, so he stroked the ball to beat the kiss. But then he gave up the shot. He knows it, but he's playing well. I would think he's going to play 5 rail around the table, 5 or 7 rails. Okay, made the hit. It was short, but he might make it anyway. Yep. Yeah, I don't think he intended to play it that way, and I'm only saying that because
You did say 7 rails.
that was 6.
Okay.
Yeah. But I meant from the angle, it looked like he could easily go to the corner and longer. So that's why I said that. But he hit the ball either so thin or so with speed that shortened up a lot. But it's a pointer. Okay, I think Tim is pretty new to the game. I don't know how long he's been playing. Maybe only a year or so. So I know he's new to the game. He might be, yeah. Now he can make the shot, but he can't hit it hard. You gotta control the speed, otherwise it's gonna go short automatically. I went off the outside of the ball. Never mind what I said, guys. Never mind what I said.
He's going to get there.
Yep, I said. Never mind what I said. I would definitely play off the other side of the ball. That's why he went off the outside. Okay. I'm assuming he's just going to go straight down for three cushions. Oh, what is this? What is this? I don't know if he wanted to play it that way or not. Because see, if the table was playing a little more normal, and he hit that shot with no English, it had a chance of making from the other side, into the corner. But the way the table's playing now, it's not going to happen. Watch out.
Another kiss for Joe.
Oh, Joe. Stop kissing, Joe. All right, well, he could do the same thing here. He could play just around the table. Or he could play a 4 rail, but this is fine. This shot, he just hit it too long. He had to wait too long, and that's actually why he got the kiss, I believe. All right. It's hard to make the shot off the red, so he's going to go off the yellow, and he's got to make a decision if he wants to go 3 cushions or 5 cushions. Knowing Joe, I think he's going to go 5. That's what he did.
It looks good.
Mm-hmm. And we got 17-5. Joe DeAMATO at the table against Tim MUMMA. Is it MUMMA or MUMMA? Do you know? It's MUMMA? Okay. So I got to tell him then he has to spell his name with 1 M and not 2. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's MUMMA.
With a couple of bones, maybe.
MUMMA, okay. Ooh. He just caught too much ball. $17-5.
Has this ever happened to you where you might have a 10 or more point lead playing somebody relatively even with you, and shot stop coming.
Almost every game. That's what it seems like happens. Oh yeah, yeah. Very very rarely do I play a game and everything just goes your way completely the whole game. There's always
An epic battle.
no. It's not. There's not always an epic battle. No. What I'm saying is, there is some luck involved in the game,
Sure.
and things go your way during a match, and then there are times it'll turn and go the other way. It might only be for a short period of time, but it goes back and forth usually. Very rarely does it just everything just goes your way, and nothing goes for the opponent. Just well, we got the foot action, the leg action. Tim gave the leg action to avoid that kiss, because without that leg, Okay, just play this natural 3 cushions. Just gotta make sure you don't kiss, and he should be fine. There you go. No, every game, especially if you're playing a halfway decent player, they're not just gonna lay down. They're gonna fight back, so they're gonna do what they gotta do. They're gonna start scoring some billiards, or they're gonna start making things harder for you.
Right.
That's just the way it works. No one just lays down and just lets you beat them. Okay. So Tim scored a couple of billiards. Last shot he just hit way too hard. This is a 3-rail shot. Joe has to hit it soft with not a ridiculous amount of English, and it looks good. Probably used like either 1 tip or 2 tips of English on that shot, and soft speed, not too hard. Well, now Joe has a difficult shot though. So let's see what he tries to do. Probably going to play like a +2, 3, 4, or 5 rails here. Oh, wow. Excuse me. Oh, he tried that shot. Wow. Well,
He really tried it?
yes, absolutely. Yeah, I saw that shot right away, but I didn't like where the yellow was sitting, so I discounted it and didn't think he would try that shot. So I thought he was going to play a +2, short, long, and then short.
Joe likes these challenging shots. He's
Yeah, he does.
flashy, isn't he?
Yeah, he likes it. Yeah. Well, we all are in a way. I'm like that too. I see a shot that I like, and it's a hard shot, but I like it, and I feel confident in it. And, it's like we tend to go for them. 3 rails first. Looks way long on that one. Yeah, it's like a diamond, at least a diamond long. Joe has got 18. Tim has 7. Joe needs just 2 points. Tim, I think, is discouraged, but he shouldn't be. He's only playing the game for a year. He doesn't realize what it takes in this game. You don't just pick up the cue and then start playing and beating good players. It just doesn't happen that way. And Joe is a good player. Of course, he had to prove me wrong with that shot. Joe, I'm just kidding. Well, he didn't have much, so he figured he'd try something. But he's confident. He's playing confident. That helps. Okay, now Tim has a choice. Probably of the +2 shot off the left side of the white, or to go off the other side. I think that's what he's doing, off the left side of the yellow, white, yeah. Play at 3 rails or 5. This actually might make, yeah. That was amazing. I think he shot that wrong-handed, though, didn't he?
I think he did. He switched poles, didn't he?
I think so. I think he shot that wrong-handed. And well, he doesn't have. Well, he actually does have a shot off the red ball here. If he goes deep into this corner. You see what I'm saying, Daniel? If he goes off the red, deep into the corner, but he needs the English though.
Follow, doesn't he?
He needs the English and a thin hit. He hit it too full. Yeah, no, you could make that, but you have to. It's a very thin hit with tons of English, maximum. Not too hard, just very thin hit. But you got to make the corner, of course, and you got to get it as deep as you possibly can. Oh, that's good.
It's there.
Yep, one more. Joe is playing for the.
He shook
for
his
number
head
20.
there. Is it because he just
He
not happy with the position?
No. I think he almost went too long on it, and he was probably annoyed.
Just at his own execution.
Yeah, I think he felt like he almost missed it, and he shouldn't have.
This should be easy.
Well,
I didn't think he'd play it that way. I thought he would come off the short rail, long, come around.
no, that's not an easy shot. Though that's a long angle shot. Those shots are not easy, and that red ball is just in the middle of nowhere. It's not like it's near. If it's near a cushion, it's a lot easier.
Right, it's a smaller target.
It's right. It's a bigger target when it's near the cushion.
Sorry, a bigger target.
Right. Okay, now Tim, if he can easily make the shot around the table, 5 cushions or 6 or 7 cushions. He just has to hit a thin red ball, and probably a little bit of speed wouldn't hurt on this shot.
I think he's nervous about it, though.
I think so too. Well, if he hits a quarter ball, he could. He could hit the white, right? But if he hits an eighth of a ball, or even thinner than that, there's no kiss. As long as, especially if he uses a little speed on the ball, the speed on the ball will make it go sharper into the
Would it not
cushion.
be feasible to play the left side of the red and then come around 5?
That's what I'm talking
Well,
about.
that's the shot you're talking about.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about very thin.
No,
on the right
no.
side of the red and come around 5.
No. Off the outside, 5 cushions or 7. Yeah, but you just hit a thin ball. Obviously, can't hit it too
Don't
thin.
hit the white and don't hit it too thick to hit.
No,
He's coming off the white.
yeah, he's afraid of it. He's afraid of it. The kiss.
Ticky.
No, yeah, I don't know if he played a ticky. He played just a regular rail first shot, as it turned out. I don't know if he was trying to do that or not. I'll ask him. Well, maybe I won't ask him. He might not be. He might not be. He might not be in a good mood. Yeah. I think that's just experience,
Yeah.
on the table. He didn't know. I think he didn't realize that.
Looks like that's it.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's game. Yeah, I don't think Tim realized that the shot was very makeable.
27 innings.
Yeah, as far as we know, 27. Joe DeAMATO wins the game, 20 to, what is it, 8? So I think it was 8, 20 to 8. Yeah, he played pretty well. Was it 20? I can't even see how many innings it was. I think it was 27, so good game for Joe.
Yeah, good game for Joe. Good game for us to have you here commentating us.
Oh, I appreciate it. You can probably hear it in my voice, though. I think I'm getting tired.
It's you've got to work your way into this. It's you got to be. It can be very taxing on you to sit in the booth and commentate.
Well, especially if you're by yourself. If I'm by myself.
Guys asking for a bridge. So coming up, we're going to have Richard Falanga versus Ayrton Tarhan. The players are just going to warm up. We got JoJo over here, is just cleaning up the table, and we want to thank him for putting his time in and making sure the table's clean after every match. And we want to thank our sponsors as well. We want to thank I'd like to thank Tiger Products and Simonis Cloth. Also Aramith Billiard Balls, Checkio, Nutritional Supplement, and not to forget Gabriels Billiards as well. You must love these tables, brand new. Did you know that it's a granite, not slate?
Yes, I was told that it's called granite. Granite that we're used to, and I don't know the reasoning. I heard there was like some kind of slate strike or something, like the slate manufacturers was. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, the slate people are on strike. There's no slate for you.
Revolt.
No slate for you.
The slate revolt of 2016. Okay, guys, we'll be right back. Thanks so much, and thanks to Jim Shovak. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be right back with Richard Falanga versus Ayrton Tarhan.